Hey everybody, it's Minister Kenita Smith here, and this week's pearl is "It will be just as it was told to me." Now I'm going to read this scripture into your hearing. It's coming from Acts chapter 27, I believe verse 44, or actually no, I'm sorry, verse 25. And it says, "So take courage, men, because I believe God that it will be just the way it was told to me." And so many of us may know this story, but just in case, I'm going to give a little recap. And it's when Paul is with the centurion and he's going to be tried by Caesar. And this is an ordained moment by God. He has to make this trial. But he's on this ship with some other prisoners and they're in heavy seas. And because by this time, Paul has had about 3 or 4 shipwrecks, he knows what it looks like when the seas are stormy. And it's coming off of the winter season. So he knows, hey, this is not quite the time to be sailing. Maybe we should go a different route. But the centurion wanted to take the cues of the ship captain and say, hey, we need to stay steady the course. Well, if they stay steady the course, there was going to be a lot of danger, Paul perceived. But when he perceived this, it wasn't because God told him at the time, it was because of his experience. I want to talk to you about what you are experiencing. Because of your experiences, you perceive some things. Because maybe before when this happened, the job didn't last. Or maybe before when this happened, my bank account got low. Or before when this happened, my marriage looked like it was getting ready to fail. But there's an accountment that you're not accounting for, and that's the God factor. When God stepped in and then began to tell Paul what was getting ready to happen, he said to Paul, listen, yes, this is rough and there are rough seas, but if your men stay with the ship, you will not die and they will not die, but the ship will be lost. So, yeah, maybe you may have a new job, or maybe you may lose some infrastructure around you that you thought was security, but you will not be lost and the situation won't be lost. So, Paul originally went off of his first perception. That's what he went with. But God is saying to you in this season, hey, things will be exactly what I said it will be for you. Your marriage is going to be exactly what I said it would be. Yeah, it's rocky right now, and that's your perception, but you don't know the end from the beginning. You don't know what's getting ready to happen. Yes, your job may not look like it's going to promote you, but you don't know the end from the beginning. And so, whatever I said is going to be for your life and your situation, that's what's going to be. Whatever I'm promoting you to, whatever I said your children would do in life, whatever I said you would do in ministry, whatever I said would be happening in areas around you that you would be catastrophic in or catapulting in, those things are going to happen because I said so. So in this week, I want you to just put what you think you know out of the window, just throw it out the door, and know that whatever God said for you is going to happen because it will be exactly as he said it would be. So have a good and wonderful week this week, and be encouraged and stand on his word and know that whatever he said will happen for you.